Shalom, all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, for teaching the word of truth and sincerity for ruling well. Shalom to my fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching the same word, the truth, in the name of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. We back again, out here another week, street preaching, live street preaching, in the name of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, the one who the world only calls God. His name is Yahweh, the one who the world only calls Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew tongue. And these so-called black, Hispanic, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and people who go back to this time by their forefathers' lineage, you are the Hebrew Israelites the Bible speaks of, okay? We are the Hebrew Israelites the Bible speaks of. And we're living in prophetic times, man. You know, all last week we saw the vibration of the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, spoken about in Revelations 13 and 16 on down, and Revelations 14 and 9 on down, okay? Which speaks about the RFID chip. And so that's a prophecy that's happening, okay? We come and we, the men of Great Millstone, we coming in the spirit of prophecy, man. Because that's what's happening, man. We're not coming in the spirit, let's all get along, let's all walk along and get along, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not in that spirit, man. We're not in the spirit of folly. We're not in the spirit of making this place a kingdom for you within it. No, we're here to tell you that this place, America, is about to be destroyed by nuclear fire, okay? America is about to be destroyed by nuclear fire in the Third World War, the Great World War that's being prepared right in front of you, man. And we're here to preach it out the Bible, okay? Real quick, this is Revelation chapter Revelation chapter 19 verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brother that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy, man. And that's a proper spirit you're supposed to be coming in. When you come out here on the highways and byways, we're supposed to be coming in the spirit of prophecy, man. We're not in the spirit of telling people that, hey, we all need to come together because this is what the Lord wants. Guess what? Yahweh Shai said he came and set a thing, not that he come to bring peace, but he come to bring division, man. Okay? Why? Because you got the men of the Lord that's out here speaking the truth, and you got other individuals who claim to be prophets of the Heavenly Father. They're not coming in the spirit of truth, man. They're not coming in the spirit of prophecy, man. We're here to come into the spirit of prophecy. Why? Because this is what's happening right now. This is the time we're living in right now. The Heavenly Father is about to bring a tumultuous destruction to Babylon the Great, which is called America, okay? The Most High is about to bring a heavy destruction to this place. And he's going to start with 2/3 of the home here on this side here, man. We so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, you're about to be destroyed, 2/3 of you, man. Because you don't want to hear the law, you don't want to hear the law of the Lord. You don't want to come back to the Lord, man. You don't want to come back to your heritage, man. You want to hold on to what the so-called white man and the devil the Bible speaks of tells you you are. He tells you you're a nigger. He tells you you're a spick. He tells you a goddamn Latino. He tells you an Indian, okay? And you cleave onto that. You trust in oppression, man. But guess what? The spirit of prophecy is telling you right now that we're about to be loose from these chains, man. From these bonds that have been set forth on us, man. Okay? And that if you're going to come into the spirit, hey, you need to come in the spirit of prophecy. Again, Revelation 19 and 10. It says, and I fell to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brother that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. So the testimony of Yahweh Shai, if somebody tell you I'm coming in the name or testifying in the name of Yahweh Shai, hey, I use to try their spirit and see if they're prophesying to you, man. And see if they're going to tell you something before it happened, man, as it pertains to the scriptures. Okay, and one great thing that's about to happen that we're telling you before it happens is this Third World War, man. Okay, this is Revelation chapter 9. Chapter come 2 woes thereafter. There come 2 woes hereafter. Now those woes are the world wars, man. That was the first world war. This is Revelation. This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. That word woe is destruction. It's a world destruction. And the first 2 world wars happened in 1913. And then you had another one that ended in 1945, man. Okay, I can't recall when it started, but I know it ended in 1945. And the third war happened right after that, which you had America and Russia going into a Cold War, man. Okay, where they were just allies of each other. In the Second World War, they became enemies, and they start fomenting this Third World War. And we're in the midst of the early throes of the third nuclear war, man. And this war is going to cause the Heavenly Father to bring all nations, okay, round about into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Where's the valley of Jehoshaphat? It's in the so-called Middle East, all right? It's in the so-called Middle East, right there in and around about this place you call Saudi Arabia, man. Okay? And where's most of the conflict happening in the world today? In the so-called Middle East, in the so-called Saudi Arabia, man. Syria, okay? Iraq, okay? Yemen, which is on the border of Jordan, okay? So you got a lot of conflict going on in the so-called Middle East, man. Why is that, man? Because the Heavenly Father is bringing all the armies to do battle, okay? To do battle. All right, this is Joel, chapter 3, verse 2. I will also gather all nations and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, which in the Hebrew, that's Yahweh Shaphat, which means the Heavenly Father's judgment, Yahweh's judgment. And I will plead with them there for my people. When the Lord said he's going to plead, he's not begging, he's going to judge you there for his people, okay? And for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So because you scattered the Heavenly Father's people, you people, name these people in this sign right here, that you scattered us across the 4 corners of the globe, the ultimate judgment, and it wasn't just the so-called white man, it was all you people. It was the so-called Arab, it was the so-called African, okay, the so-called Chinese, Japanese, all right? They all played a hand in putting our people to scatter across the 4 corners of the globe through different captivities, man. But chief people, Edomites, man. You know why it's called these things, Grecians, you call yourselves the Romans, okay? You call yourselves the Anglo-Saxons, the Dutch, okay, the Englishmen, the Spaniard. Okay, you scattered us across the 4 corners of the globe, and for your judgment for that is, the Heavenly Father is going to judge you for that, man. Okay, and it's going to be a sword judgment. And then on top of that, you parted this land. Because Israel don't belong to you Edomites that's living in it today, calling yourself the tribe of calling yourself the Jewish people, Israelis. You don't call yourself the Israelites. Okay? You the ones that run this earth, man. And you parted this land with the so-called Arab, calling them the so-called Palestinians. Alright? You the ones who belong in that land. Okay? So again, Joel chapter 2, verse 1, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. And I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Okay? And they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for a harlot and sold a girl for wine that they might sell. And they did that to our people during the time of 70 AD. They did that to our people again during the time of the transatlantic slave trade, where they cast lots for us, man. And it wasn't just the so-called Negro either. They had the so-called Native American Indian on the Boston black suit, okay? And they sold the girl for what? Wine, for rum. This is in the history, and it's in the Bible. And because of that, you nations, you're going to be judged for this, man. The nation of Edom, the so-called white man, the so-called white man, the nation of Edom, you're not white, you're red, okay? And you so-called white people, you so-called boys for harlots, man. You freaked off on them, you had a pedophile's wet queen on our children, man. That's what your forefathers did to our people, man. But does anybody recognize that? No. But the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he recognizes it, man. And he's going to judge you nations accordingly, man. Okay? He don't want to hear, it wasn't me. My people ain't had nothing to do with that. I like black people. I got black friends. Because the Heavenly Father is not a respecter of persons, man. He's going to judge the nation, man. Just like he judged our nation for our iniquities. Just the reason why he gave us into your hands, man. Because of our iniquities, all right? So a great war is about to approach. It's fastly approaching, man. A great war, the Third World War, is going to be a nuclear war, okay? It's fastly approaching. And all you so-called, all you people, you want to get dragged into the Third World War. All you men of war age, you're going to be thrown in the militaries, man. Especially the American military, okay? Which they're thinking about not thinking about it, they're preparing to re-implement a draft, okay? This is out of a paper. It's called the Army Times, man. And on the front page, what does it say? This is dated, what is it dated? Oh yeah, this is dated 7/31/17 to 8/14/17, so just for about a few weeks. Okay, this page, this is new. This is brand new. Out of the Army Times, and what it says, bringing back the draft. The volunteer force can't do it all. Why are they doing that? Because they ain't prepared for war, man. They're prepared for a hardcore war. And all you men of war age, of military age, you're gonna go, and women, you're gonna go and fight this third war. Okay? And you're gonna die over there, man. Alright? This is Isaiah chapter 3. Isaiah chapter 3. Isaiah 3:25. It says, thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the wars. What wars is that talking about? It's talking about this Third World War that's fastly approaching, man. That you're gonna be forced to fight in, man. Okay? A lot of you jakes, you want to sign up for the military, for the benefits. Well, guess what? You just signed your death certificate, man. Okay? War is coming into America and abroad, man. You can believe it or not. All you over here, vacationing with your woman, spending your money, opening her bag, being her fucking servant. Guess what? You're gonna be the so-called white man servant in his military, man. All right? Thy men, Isaiah 3:25, thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war. And her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. Who's the she? The women, man. You women out here, man. You so-called independent, self-driving women, man. Okay? When you ain't got nobody to protect you during the famine and martial law, and all the men, they're gonna be at the war or dying. Okay, you're gonna laminate on the ground. And you're gonna be desolate. That word laminate means to cry bitterly. Alright? Okay? You know, they out here walking around like it's all good. I'm out here enjoying the sun. I'm supposed to enjoy life to the fullest. Well, guess what, man? This life is about to be over as you know it, man. All this leisure time and liberty is about to be put to an end. Okay? Judgment is coming, man. Judgment is here. Okay? The RFID chip is being put on the front. Now they're just waiting for the right crisis to forcibly mandate that on their people. And the first few that's going to take the chip are military and prison personnel. Okay? So let's read it a little bit in this article right here. Out of the Army Times, okay? And it says, on the front page, it says, bringing back the draft, the voluntary force can't do it all. This is on page 16. This is on page 16, okay? And it says, restarting, volunteer force can't do it all, proponents say. Restarting the military draft after more than 4 decades of an all-volunteer force will be complicated, but it could be done. One plan calls for the young conscripts to have a choice, 2 years on active duty or 6 years in the reserve. Either way, they first have to undergo basic training and job training. If draftees want to go to college first, they must participate in the Reserve Officer Training Corps program, then serve. If they fail or quit ROTC, they must then enlist. Whichever option they choose, their obligation is fulfilled with a single combat deployment. So everybody that get drafted, you got to go to war. You got to do a single combat deployment, man. Okay? It says, those are some of the details proposed by retired Army Major General Dennis Leach. It says one of the nation's most aggressive advocates, okay, to abandoning the all-volunteer force in favor of a return of a draft, which majority of these countries out here, they forcibly make their men of combat age enlist in the army, man, in the military, man. So they're gonna force you, Jakes, and the rest of you people, you men here in America, they're gonna force you to sign up, man. And you think it's just some talk? They put this on the front page, man. You think it's just some option? No. They put this on the front page because this is what's gonna happen, okay? He and others believe that the current wars have stressed the military to its breaking point. More than a decade's worth of bonuses and expanding benefits has brought personnel funding to its limits. Civilians are more disconnected from the military than at any time in history. The retired two-star in his group, the all-volunteer force form, is asking, is it time to end the more than 4-decade experiment of the all-volunteer armed forces and reinstate conscription, man? So the fact that they even have a voluntary military was an experiment. And Bill Clinton said America itself was an experiment, man. Okay? That's a quote from him during his inauguration, man. See? Y'all thought y'all had it good. Oh, I can just sign up when I want to. I can volunteer for the military. But guess what? That volunteering is about to be over with, man. And not only are you men gonna get signed up for the military, but you women are gonna get signed up for the military in the draft too, man. You're gonna be out there fighting the war too. Okay? Or do you think that you're not gonna go fight this war? You men and you women of America, you're gonna go fight this war, man. And the majority gonna be you Jakes, man. A lot of you Black, Hispanic, Native Americans, man. You living in the ghetto, you living in harsh times. Hey, you're gonna go sign up for that shit, man. Okay? It says, so I just wanted to bring this out, man. Lord willing, I'll do a video, a sit-down, more in-depth sit-down on this. But hey, man, they're talking about bringing back the draft, man. Okay, so war is coming, man. War is coming. And they're preparing for it, man. Right in front of your nose, but you don't know. You people, you average, everyday Americans, you don't know war is coming. You don't know that the draft is coming. You think you're going to be able to frolic, smoke all the weed, and be as wicked and homosexual and lesbian as you want, man. Guess what, man? You're going to go to war, you're going to die over here. A lot of you Hispanics, so-called Latinos and Native Americans, your ass is going to war, man. Okay, whether you like it or not. Okay? Just like Isaiah 34, verse 1. Isaiah 34:1. Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear and all that there is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations. So the Heavenly Father's righteous anger is upon all nations, man. And we told you some of those reasons, man. The scattering of his people, okay? For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He has delivered them to the slaughter. So again, all you people, you're going to get pushed into this war, and you're going to die over there, man. It's going to be bodies after bodies after bodies, man. Because it ain't going to be no America to come back home to, man. You see, like the Iraq War, like the Korean War, like Vietnam War, World War I and II. Y'all came back home to America and it was all good. America got into the war late, and then y'all came back to America and it was all good. But guess what? This Third World War, it ain't going to be no America to come home to. Because America's going to be destroyed in totality, man. Mean completely, man. By nuclear fire, man. And everybody that goes to fight this white man's war, you're going to die over there, man. You women and you men, man. Right? Since you want to be equal, you can equally die on an equal playing field, man. On an unequal playing field. Because it's going to be the poor that gets destroyed mainly by this war, man. The elite, they're not going to fight this war. The ones that actually set up the war, that's backing the war on both sides, they're not going to fight. They're not going to see not one foot in the war, man. They're going to watch it on the screen from a distance, man, in comfortability, man, until they be rounded up and destroyed and put into slavery, man. All right? The slain of the Lord shall be cast out. Verse 3, Isaiah 34:3. The slain of the Lord shall be cast out, and their sting shall come up out their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. So all the high mountains, man, meaning the governments, man, are going to be melted with blood, man. Okay? And all the hosts of the heavens shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vines. So that's that nuclear missile, man. That's that nuclear destruction, okay? That's that nuclear destruction, okay? Right here. This is going to cause that big mother cloud to roll up, man. Because you see how what America's all about, man? Wickedness, man. You gonna get put to death. You fucking faggots, man. You gonna get put to death. How about you on top of the story? You're 200 to 300 pounds and you fucking touch your ass, man. And that's wickedness, man. So America's gonna be destroyed by nuclear fire, man. It's gonna roll together as a scroll, man. You see? Hey, America gotta go, man. Everybody gotta go. Okay? Nobody go. Hey, we don't love faggots over here. We don't love lesbians and dykes over here, man. You're gonna get put to death. So says Yahweh shot, man. Okay? Point blank something, man. Okay? Call it harsh, man. It's gonna happen. Hey, this war is gonna happen. Okay? And it says in the host of the heavens shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall roll together as a scroll. So that's that nuclear fire. It's gonna go up and roll together as a scroll, man. Okay? And all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf falling from the vine. And that word host goes to armies, man. So all you're gonna have your fighter jets in the sky trying to fight the chariots. And you're gonna have your host of the armies on the ground. Hey, they're gonna fall down like the leaf, man. Once that nuclear fire start going, man. Okay? Verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven, behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Who is Idumea? You Edomites, so-called white men. You Edomites, because all these nations, okay? All these NATO nations in the east, all right? These are all Edomite nations, man. All the heads of these nations are so-called white people, man. Caucasians, man. You Edomites, man. The beast, man. The seven governments mean the seven governments of Esau, man. What you got? Germany, Germania Major, Germania Minor, the Roman Empire, the French, the Spanish, the British, Greeks, and then you got America, which is a war that's still upon the beast, man. And she the one who the beast listens to, man. She the one who controls the beast, man. Okay? So you Edomites, you're the curse of the Heavenly Father, man. We're going to read that again. For my sword, which is the Lord's sword, the nuclear missiles, man. Those nuclear missiles, okay? That's the Lord's sword, man. Shall be buried in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, upon the people of my curse, to judgment, man. So this Third World War, okay, these nuclear missiles, America in totality. It's judgment, man. It's judgment. And you've seen a couple of the reasons why the judgment is coming, man. You've seen them two faggots walking by, and it was a Jake and an Edomite. Okay? That shit is despicable. Hey, no video, man. Fucking goose, man. Always trying to videotape some shit, man. Okay? So, America's going to be destroyed for the judgment, man. Okay? And it's the judgment of the Heavenly Father, whether you believe it or not. Okay? Reading on. Verse 6, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood, and it is made fat with the fatness and with the blood of lambs and goats. Okay? And with the fat of the kidneys of the ram, for the Lord hath a sacrifice of blood and a great slaughter in the land of Isaiah. This is the land of Isaiah. Basra was a chief city in Edom, man. And Basra is still here today, man. It's old Basra, man. But the new Basra, which is America, okay, this is Edom's home, man. This is his top home right here, man. Okay? You stole it from the Gadites and the Israelites. You brought the so-called Negroes, which are the Judites, Benjamites, and Levites, over here to serve slavery, to build this place up, all right? That's just another summary of the reason why this place is going to be judged, man. But mainly because of the wickedness that exudes from this place, man. The wickedness that abounds in this place, man. Okay? Verse 9, Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. So all the men of war, they are drawing near, man. And they are coming up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, man. You got all these nations preparing to go to war. What's on the news right now? Korea, North Korea got a bomb or a missile. They can go from Korea all the way to the mainland of America. Okay? And America's going to be destroyed. All right? America's going to be destroyed by that nuclear missile, man. Okay? All these nations, they're coming up for war. They're getting ready. The fight is on. Okay? The only people that don't know about it are you average American citizens, man. When you're going to know about it is when the missiles hit are in the air, man, over top of you, man, about to hit you, man. That's when you're going to know what time it is, man. All right? Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. And the Gentiles meaning you heathen nations, man. Okay? In this aspect right here. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I'm strong. So all these countries that used to be agriculturally strong, they're taking all of their finances, their money, and they're putting it into war machines, man. Like North Korea, man. Instead of feeding his people, he's getting his army together, man. He got a missile, an ICBM, okay, intercontinental ballistic missile that can go from one continent to the next. America's scared that they're gonna get a warhead, man, which they already got. Okay? So that's the weak saying that they're strong. Okay? That's them turning their prune hooks and their plowshares into spears. Okay? Weapons of war. All right? Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathens, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down on Yahweh, man. And so the Heavenly Father's mighty ones are those nuclear missiles, man. And the angels, man. And his son, Yahweh, man. Because the Lord is a man of war, man. What you thought the Lord forgot? See, most of you people think that, oh, that was the old, wrathful, vengeful God, man. The God of the New Testament. But then when you hear about it in the New Testament and throughout the Apocrypha, then you want to act crazy, man. The Most High is about to judge this place, man. Okay? The Most High is about to take you Edomites, you so-called white people, out of your power, man. You devils, man. Okay? Because that's what you are. You might smile, and you be with your family like it's all good, but just some sick individuals, man. Bunch of pedophiles, dog fuckers. Okay? The Heavenly Father is about to destroy you, man. Okay? And he's going to bring your armies to their knees, man. All armies to their knees, man. Okay? Verse 12. Let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley. Let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley. Okay? Of Jehoshaphat. So there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. So the Heavenly Father is going to judge all you heathen. That's why this third world war is coming, man. And again, you people think it's a joke. It's funny. But you don't know what you're messing with over here, man. Okay? The Heavenly Father is about to destroy each and every last one of you individuals here in America, man. That's outside of the elect of Israel. Okay? You see the demons, they just jump on people and they just act stupid. You got a folly demon on you, man. Okay? But let's see if he be dancing when that nuclear fire is on his ass, man. He's going to be doing a hot room shuffle, man. Okay? Multitude, multitude in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. Okay, so the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision, man. Okay? It's near. Because that's the kind of judgment that's about to happen, man. Okay? When all these things happen, you're going to wonder why it's happening. Where is it coming from? Well, we're telling you, man. That's what we out here doing. We're telling the people what time it is. All nations, to include Israel, man. Because the nation of Israel, 2/3, you want to be the first to get destroyed, man. Okay? Doing Jacob's trouble, man. Which is fastly approaching, man. Okay? Which is fastly approaching. And you people don't believe it, but all these things that we're speaking about, they're in the Bible, man. They're in the Bible, man, and it wasn't written by the so-called white man, okay? The white man couldn't have wrote this. Why? Because this Bible condemns the so-called white man, yo. You nation of Edom, for everything that you've done, man. And every time we bring out the so-called white man's wickedness, you don't want to hear it, man. You get upset. You start turning red as a damn apple, man, okay? Why? Because you don't like to hear the truth, man. Ain't nothing nice or calming about you white people, man. You so-called white people, man. Because you're not white, you're red, man. You don't even know your own color scheme, man. Okay? That's how you say it. Isaiah chapter 60. Isaiah chapter 66. Isaiah 66:15. But behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by the sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. So the Heavenly Father is going to plead with all flesh. Okay? Yeah, man. You see yourself in the sun there?
Do I see myself?
Yeah. Come on, sit there.
I see that light. I know I'm
Okay.
alive.
Okay. So you're not a lion, man. What's your nationality? Yeah. What's your nationality? What's your nationality? You're not American. You're not African. Because you know, in order for you to be American, you got to go back to American Vespucci. Either one of y'all go there. In order to be African, you got to go back to Scipio Africanus. So old way of the ham was named for Kim. We have some people call it Kema or Kim. Okay? Now, you know, and you can know all that theology. Y'all see the one of myself, we're Israelites, man. And if you call yourself a so-called African American colored person, you got to get somebody. You got to get somebody or Levite. You got to go back to anybody, any man who came from the West Indies. Okay? You specify as a Benjamin. So-called African American. Categorized as so-called Judites, or if you're probably so-called Asian, maybe a so-called, not so-called, but a Levite. That's your true nationality, okay? The Bible, like I was just saying, the Bible wasn't written by so-called white people. That's a fallacy. What the white man did, though, when we went into hardcore slavery, when this happened to us, when this right here happened to us, not only us, but my Muslim brothers, so-called when this happened, they took this Bible, they used it against you. You ever heard somebody else using their own sword against you, weapon against you? Yeah. That's what they did. Why do you think it was illegal for us to use the Bible? You would get death, and we got put read the Bible. And we get stripes, and we got put read the Bible. But we got put with the Bible in our hand, we got put with death. The only time they let us do it is with the so-called white man who's in amongst us. He would tell us things like, obey your master, okay, all this kind of stuff. He would take you against you. But in reality, this word is for us, because we're the Israelites. This is your nationality. We're Israelites. The ones that you call so-called black men, we're all one. But we were separated. Why? Because the white man uses a key tool to divide and conquer. Okay? And so when we in our neighborhoods, I don't know where y'all from, but I'm from Philly. And in my neighborhood, in my town, you got who lives in the ghetto? Hispanics, blacks, and Native Americans. We're all together, man. But for some reason, there's enmity. Did you know that it was written in the scriptures that this will happen to us? This ain't happened to nobody else on earth but us. Okay? Whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. Now, that word Egypt, meaning it goes to the real word, the Hebrew word Montezorian, which is bondage. It was a bitter place for us. We went the first Egypt, we all walked out of it. Okay, it was a mixed multitude, but they all got put to death in a wilderness. But you, myself, all of us in the reincarnation, we all was in Egypt, and we walked out of it without fear. Now, on top of that, the Lord said to you, following all the commandments, we were going to go through this. And this is one of the last places. The reason why we go to the ghetto or anywhere else, we're on the lowest strata here of the economic system. We're the last hire, the first fire. We always got death, the followers. These are all curses that were put upon us for not following the laws and the commandments. The Lord said He's going to bring us into Egypt. America is modern day Egypt. Why we say that? Because it's spiritual. It follows the ways of Egypt. On the back of downstairs, you got a pyramid, you got an obelisk in D.C. Okay, all of that comes from Egypt and Babylon. Okay, now it says that by ship. Now, what other nations went through this by ship? Okay, now people will say, well, Egypt is in Africa, right? Israel is in the Middle East. They took the ship. No, this is an 11-day walk. This is an 11-day walk from Egypt to Israel. Okay, it took us 40 years because we went to the wilderness right here. Well, you don't need ships to go back towards here, but you did need ships to come here. It was written in the scriptures that we will be brought there by way of ship. We will be sold bond men, those are slave men, slave women. No man shall buy us me into the deed. That's why I'm saying with the compliment, Marcus Garden, really, God, Jesus Christ, they're not white people, they're black men. According to the scriptures, he looked more like this than he did this. Okay? And he's coming for his people. This is the reason why we're out here all throughout the whole world. In any major city, you're going to see brothers like myself out here telling our people, one, who they are. You're the Israelites, man. Okay? Two, what's the Heavenly Father's name? What's the Lord's name? You know the Jehovah? No, his name is Yahweh, man. Because the letter J didn't come into fruition until the 1600s. It was you,